Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. It is Super Tuesday night. Salute, salute, salute. Got the all star panel tonight. My co host for this evening, you knew. We got Sniper in the house. Salute, 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 everybody. Salute. Welcome to this special edition of the 2024 presidential election live stream. Salute, 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 salute. Salute everybody you knew. Sniper, salute to you. Salute.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, brother? What's going on, man?
Yeah, just watching these little counties get their votes in.
Mm.
Uh, so far, what has been the surprise of the evening for you all? Um, you knew, Sniper.
What
Um,
you want me to What you want me to say?
I mean, as far as like statewide, you know what I'm saying? What is surprising you as far as the returns that you're seeing coming in? I don't know if you've been paying attention. If you haven't really had a chance to take a look at it, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, sniper been watching. So what has surprised you so far this evening?
North Carolina surprised me a little bit, but they still have a lot of votes that hasn't been. Their early votes surprised me. Not too surprised about Virginia, Georgia, but yeah, South Carolina kind of surprised me a little bit.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, is the thing that surprised me was, excuse me, how quick they called Florida. I was it, you know, I was expecting her to be a little bit more competitive down there in Florida. I remember back in 2020, they didn't call Florida until like around after 10, and they called Florida back during the 8 o'clock hour. So, um, but I'm looking at all the returns in Georgia, and it's like a carbon copy of what happened in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in the suburban traditional suburban red counties, like Gwinnett and Cobb. He's underperforming. He's Trump is underperforming. Gwinnett traditionally would go Republican. Bush won it. Romney and McCain, they all won Gwinnett, and he's trailing in Gwinnett. I'm looking at the numbers where the counties that he won, like Walton County, Carbon, Copy, Numbers, and Harris is actually performing better in those rural areas than Biden. So North Carolina's a huge surprise. Salute to you, North Carolina's a huge surprise to me. But Virginia, um, we just have to see how Virginia goes. Salute to you, Keisha. Salute to you.
We also got to
No
see how
Keisha,
Pennsylvania goes.
Rocky,
Also,
Mel, no cap.
843 male. Salute to you. Salute.
yeah, we also got to look and see how. I mean, Pennsylvania can start off somewhat of a comeback.
Yeah, and we will know. Just so everybody knows, the only reason why Georgia took so long in 2020 because they was having like issues with the machines in Fulton County, but they made sure that didn't happen this time around. So we will know. We will know
And we
shortly. We'll know about Georgia. I say about 2 a.m. No later than 2 a.m. We'll know which way Georgia is gonna go.
Yeah, and I think Florida. I mean, they still got to count.
They call
Uh,
Florida. They call
they call.
Florida.
So,
Yeah,
how did
Florida,
they get their
Florida.
early counts and their today's count so quickly?
Mm, yeah, they call they call Florida already.
Their machines must have been working great today.
Well, Florida had a lot of early votes. A lot of people voted early down there in Florida. And remember, Florida is his home state. So I mean, you can't win your home state. I mean, the only person that I know really that did not win their home state was Al Gore and Mitt Romney.
Right.
Everybody else won their home state, including Walter Mondale. Mondale won his home state. Dukakis won his home state. I mean, Bob Dole won his home state. So,
But once these big states, what we got, 40 minutes until the last polls
hmm,
uh,
you sound
close.
like you sleeping, bro.
So what?
You sound like you about to sleep.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all the story later.
Okay.
Hey, Bacardi.
Hey sis,
What's up, bro? You ain't had no scribbles over there, have
What's
you?
going on together?
Hey,
Hey,
Blessing.
sorry I'm late. I had to yell at your nephew real quick. He like to waste food, y'all. I'm gonna start putting him on a strike.
Don't mess with my baby.
Well, you send me. I'll tally up the bill every month, and you just send it to me since that's your baby,
That's my
y'all,
and
baby.
then I'll show you how much your baby wastes. No,
y'all,
I'm just messing.
help me out with the
Mm-mm.
chat here, because I got the TV on the
Okay.
election times. Salute to
Okay.
you, Rachel Banks, Bacardo Obama,
Hello, Rachel.
843.
Hello, everyone.
Blessings. Salute to you, Keisha,
I hope
Rocky, Rocky,
everybody having
Rocky.
a blessed evening.
I guess Bacardi don't see me here. I don't like him either way.
Oh, come on now.
He said hey to everybody else besides me. You know what? I don't even want to talk to him.
You growing your fro out, bro?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
brothers don't come in
Yes, sir.
Oops, somebody's in
Yes,
trouble.
sir.
Man, I'll tell y'all the story later.
No, we ain't having that. You said yes, sir. Something ain't right. I live in California. I ain't with that.
I
Okay.
apologize.
Oh,
Salute to
Jesus.
you, Kalani. Salute to you, brother.
Hey, Kalani.
Salute.
What's
Hey,
up, Kalani
Kalani.
Management? The Y2K show.
Hello, hello.
Hey, bro, hey, you want to hit the panel, man? Let me know. I drop the link for you. But yeah,
Oh, before you go, Mondo. So
mhm.
I went to Misunderstood and with her characters that she had over there. Um, and this young man said he's not voting.
I heard
And
7 people say that.
and we're like, well, if you can't vote, if you don't vote, not can't, but if you don't vote, you don't have a right to complain about nothing.
It's facts.
Mhm.
Do you know that about three to four people disagree with me when I said that?
No, you don't have a right to say nothing.
That had to be some young millennials.
No, the brother who disagreed with me was I believe damn near my age.
Mm.
Mm.
Well,
But
common sense don't come
you
easy.
don't. If that goes for anybody out there, I don't want to hear nothing out of nobody's mouth. If you don't go and vote because you don't like whichever person is up here, or either one of them, You have no right to say anything. You don't have no right to complain. Yeah, you got freedom of speech, but you cannot complain about nothing if you don't vote.
Facts. Facts.
Right now, everyone, as you can see right there on the screen, I have the electoral count. So
I'm not
far,
looking
Trump.
at it.
So far, Trump is 160. Now I'm talking to people in chat. So far, Trump is 168. Harris is at 34.
Where are you? Where are you watching at? Because I got it 154 to 53.
MSNBC.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Sniper, we was on you news channel, and Armando and you knew had said some things that was so fascinating that I really wish it would have been part of the campaign. What was that again, Mondo? You said it way best.
They didn't mention anything about the sex trafficking problems and nothing about what they're going to do about cyberbullying.
Hmm.
Huh.
I
That's a
think
good
those
call.
would have been yes. I think those would have
Cyberbullying
been
and cyber stalking.
yes. What is that?
Sorry, I need to
All
turn
right,
it down.
don't get me clapped up in now. Come on, y'all.
Sorry.
Y'all know anything Fox and Disney is
I
copyright.
just I just got a literally a notification saying that Louisiana is going to be Trump.
That Mike Jones salute, Rachel Banks salute. It said Trump is Louisiana and who else?
They're saying they're saying right here Trump will win Louisiana. This is breaking news
That's a.
on the
I'm not
news break.
surprised. That's a red state. Louisiana red state. Ain't no
I need to get
Democrat
out of
won.
this. I'm
Ain't
just
no
kidding.
Yeah,
Democrat.
I was talking about something in Port Tate, home girl A.
Ain't no Democrat
So
won Louisiana since Bill Clinton
What you
did
got in your cup?
30 some years ago.
who me? So Sniper,
Mm-hmm.
I asked Armando a question, and I want if you don't mind, do you, Mondo?
Go ahead.
I asked Armando, and I think that the answers that Armando, I'm gonna ask him to repeat his answers after you say the. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. So Armando brought up cyber stalking and cyber bullying, and I asked him the questions: would the penalties be different if a child was being stalked by an adult, and would it be different if an adult was stalking another adult? If you were in charge, what penalty would you put on an adult that cyber bullies and stalk a minor under the age of 18?
I think that the penalties would be the same. I'd give it at least a 5 to 10 years jail time. Uh, just to let you know that cyberbullying is just as worse as bullying somebody face to face. Uh,
So there would be
and
no difference between the adult and the child.
and adult and child bullying, no.
It would be the same penalty.
Wait. You said a child?
Okay, an adult is stalking, cyber stalking, and cyber bullying a minor under the age of 18. And then you have an adult that's cyber stalking and cyber bullying an adult that's over 18. I would think that the charges for minor stalking and bullying would be much more harsh because that's an innocent child.
So when an adult is cyberbullying, cyber trafficking a child, then if I was in charge, it'd be a good uh, 5 to 10 year jail period. Excuse me. Uh,
Okay,
and
that's your
the
answer.
Yeah, and for a child doing it to another child, we will remove all electronics from the household.
Can the judge do that, Mondo?
Hmm.
If a child is cyber stalking and bullying another minor, another peer of their youth, can the court order that all the electronics be removed from someone's house?
I would hope so.
So that would be a law that be put in by you guys.
I would
Hmm.
do it.
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, I
What
think
if
that's a
they
good idea.
what if they were required to use a computer for homework?
They go old
Um,
school, and they go old school, and they're gonna be using pencil and paper and encyclopedia.
no, I'm saying, what if their assignments are online? Like some assignments are online that they have to complete. Like they have certain types of. Well, I don't know about where you guys are, but in schools out here, every child is given an iPad because they have to log into a certain site to do the curriculum.
Well,
How would you
it's
do
just
that? Would you
it,
block it only for that?
well, I will. It's just the same thing as when you get too many DUIs, but you got to drive for work, and they only give you a a driver's license so you can go to and from work, and that's it. If you
Okay,
get
so
caught doing anything else,
uh,
if you get caught doing driving for entertainment, you lose your privileges again. So you just gonna have to deal with the fact that you can't do your schoolwork, or you find another way to get your schoolwork done, or you have to you have to stay in school and do your work in the library.
okay. And you, Armando, how would you handle that as a law?
Mm,
As far as the computer situation and the child has an iPad or some sort of device assigned to them for school, would there be a real strict block that they can't go
you,
on anything else except for that
I
site?
well, the devices that my daughter's school, the high school that she went to, the high school she attended,
Hmm.
the laptop and the devices they assigned her, there was she was only able to do schoolwork on there. They blocked off all that other stuff, social media and all that other stuff. They blocked all that other stuff out. She was only able to use it for her school studies.
Yeah, that's what they did to my kid, the kids at the skill my kids used to go to. They did the same thing. And if they actually went other than school stuff, they would actually get penalized. They were getting charged $100 every time they do something wrong.
Okay, what about the cell phones? Like, because you know, some parents will give their cell phone to their kids to use because they want them out of their hair. What would you do in that case, Manda?
Hmm.
And then Sniper.
Okay, repeat that again now.
So, you know how some parents have cell phones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say that the kid is blocked off of all devices, but the parents have a cell phone. And the kid asks the parent, "Can I play with your phone?" And the parent says yes because they're distracted. After you, then I want to hear what Sniper says. What if the kid uses the parent's phone to log into their account and bully?
When the punishment is first handed down, the parents would be notified. I would hold a conference with the parents
Hmm.
and let them know that this child is forbidden to be on social media. They're forbidden to be on the internet. Period, unless they're doing schoolwork. And
Okay.
if they use their device or whatever, get a hold to use their device or whatever, then I'm trying to figure this thing out. What can you just can't lock the parents up? Can't lock
Right, right.
you can hit the parents with a fine.
Or force them to put a passcode on their phone that the kids can't
Hmm.
get into.
Hmm.
Okay. What about you, Sniper?
Yeah, you would have to. I mean, first of all, if your parents, if the parents of the child is not monitoring what they're doing, then that parent should be punished, penalized also. Um, so if the kid can't have electronics, and because the parents was not supervising their children what they were doing online and
Hmm.
not setting strict guidelines about bullying and doing all this cyber stuff, they should be penalized also. And if they know that they can be fined or they can be put in some type of predicament with the law, allowing that kid to use the phone, then they already know it. Then it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Because you're teaching your kid that hey, you're above the law if you don't stand and do what's right for your kid doing bullying online.
Right. Okay, so Armando, I mean, there was a not a question, but there was a statement made by you knew, and I'm gonna ask you. I already heard Armando's, but I want him to repeat it. Um, you knew said, "What happens if a parent, an adult, excuse me, an adult is cyber bullies a minor, and it causes that minor to unalive themselves? What would be the penalty?" Sniper.
Um, that's considered murder, and it depends on how far you are from that kid. Um, First of all, why would you do that anyway?
They do it.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, that if it's found out that adult did that, then he needs to go to, or he or she needs to go to prison.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
the
And
same.
Mondo,
It's the
I'm
same
sorry.
thing as getting a DUI and hitting somebody.
Okay. Okay. So Mondo, you had made your point earlier, and I don't think anybody heard it. I would love for you to repeat what you said if a person, adult, cyberbullies a child, and that child takes their own life as a result of cyberbullying.
If an adult takes their life as a result of cyber stalking, the,
No, no, a minor. Remember, I said an
a
adult.
minor,
Remember,
a
you was telling
minor.
me that they have adults that stalk children, and I
Hmm.
said, as an adult, you cyber stalk or bully a child. This is what you knew was asking, and that child ends up taking their life. You gave a superb answer.
That individual would get life. That individual would get life. Any under 18.
Right.
If an adult is cyber stalking an 18, a kid that's under 18,
Hmm.
they'll, yeah, involuntary manslaughter.
Okay. So you guys are pretty much on the same. And as far as restitution, sniper, um, would you apply restitution to the minor on minor cyberbullying and stalking?
Will I apply restitution on minor or minor?
Yeah, like if the kid gets convicted, would you have some kind of financial award or reward for the child that has been stalked by that minor on a continual basis?
No, I think that I would help with outside counseling
That's
for both the
financial.
yeah, for both the parents and the child, because the parents needs to know how to help that child get through get through that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
counseling for both of them, but what is money going to solve? You know what I mean?
That would make them responsible and show them as a bully, there's going to be more than just, you getting in trouble. There's going to be financial consequences behind your action.
No, okay, I see what you're saying, but yeah, I think the counseling part will probably be more. Uh,
No
I
pain and
would
suffering.
deal with it that way. So what?
No pain and suffering.
Uh, I don't know. I have to think about it.
Okay, Mondo.
Okay, repeat that again. I'm listening to y'all and I'm watching the returns. Repeat that again.
Oh.
That's why I got
So
my headphones off because I'm trying to
you
listen to you and watch these returns at the same time so I can keep up
okay?
with your electoral count.
Okay, so you had given an answer earlier, and I was asking, would there, like, as far as the peer to peer, would you make them financially, like, restitution, in other words, for their actions? Would you have them pay restitution to the other minor?
Yeah, the parents. The
Oh,
parents
you
will
are
have
the
to foot the
pastor.
bill. Yes,
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
that sounds good to me. But
Mhm.
Sniper said counseling for the parent and the child to help the mother or father help the child deal with what they were going through. What do you think about that?
Well, I would. Well, definitely, I would. I mean, I don't know about the counseling part. Uh, it's negligence. If you allowing your child to do crap on the internet that will harm another child, that's negligence. Um, CPS
Yes.
would be involved. CPS would. I'm not saying that they would take the child away from the parents, but they will put them, put them under surveillance. Regular visits to the home for at least we'll put them on a 3 year probation. We'll put the parents on a 3 year probation. They will be drug tested and they'll get random visits to the home.
So, just a little information about CPS. When CPS is called, they have one goal in mind, Mondo, and that is to remove the child from the home. They're not interested in monetization and all that. I mean, monitoring and all that stuff. They're interested in just taking that child out of the home. So we got to be careful with the
Mhm.
CPS.
Well,
But
go ahead.
if Armando's in charge, and that's one thing he can change and make a difference when
Mhm.
it comes to the CPS and make new guidelines
Okay.
and policy.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So you knew? Are you
I
still
would,
here?
I
So
would,
what you
I
Yes.
would, I would do something. Create a federal task force, child protection task force,
Okay.
and
That's cool.
yeah.
They need that. They definitely need that. But a lot of times when kids bully other kids, that's because they're being mistreated at home, and they're using misguided anger. So then that'll probably be another situation that would arise, and something else that will pop up to find out why that kid is being a bully. Do you think? I
Mhm.
well
mean, does that?
let
I'm
me
sorry.
let me let me ask you this together. Why is it that when a kid does something, majority of the time it is, and I agree with you on that. But sometimes these kids are just little punks, and that's what they think that's a cool thing to do to
That's
fit
true
in.
too. That's
You know
true
what I mean?
too. But I'm just saying, in some situations, not all of them. So maybe I should say that not in all situations. Sometimes you have kids that are being like there was a bully at one of the girl. I used to be friends with someone, and there was a bully at the school. And when they finally got down to the nitty gritty, they found out that the child was being bullied at home by parents and siblings. So that child would go to school and take their aggression out on people that had nothing to do with it. But I'm not saying in all cases, and you're right about that. Would that be a fair statement?
No.
No. Okay. Just want to be difficult. That's all.
I
So
know, I
because
know.
I'm black.
Just a little bit of difficulties.
No, just because I'm black. That's all.
Well, yeah.
Anyway.
Uh,
So,
yeah. I just think that a lot of again when we make excuses about I always want to go back to the parents. Now, listen. Yes, there's some parents out there that's some really upset parents. Hey, blessing. I thought you was coming up here. You said you wanted to school us about something. I'm ready for that smoke.
uh-oh.
He dropped the link.
Hey,
So,
Cutting Edge.
I just don't like when people say our votes don't count. I really hate when people say that our votes do count.
a lot of people don't believe it though, Sniper, which is unfortunate. And when you try to talk to them, they get really angry. So I just like basically I just leave them alone. I said I don't care who you vote for, just get out there, mark something on the ballot. I don't care if you put Donald Duck. At least you have voted on something. Don't just leave. I said, back during civil rights, many people lost their lives just for the opportunity to vote. And you're basically spitting in their faces every single time you don't.
Mm-hmm. But so when you vote, yes, electoral college is the one, but that's what we're voting for to win that electoral college. So our vote does matter. The people who say it don't, they just ignorant.
What's going on
There's
now,
nothing.
Mondo?
I think lem- I think see people that say that this is what where I can kind of understand where they're going with it. There have been some situations where people have won the popular vote and lost the election,
Mm.
and the true vote, the real vote, is the popular vote. If we went by the popular vote, then we would be going by everybody's vote would count. So if so let's just say if you're in Tennessee, all right, and you voted for Kamala, but because of the electoral situation, that state goes to Trump instead of just tallying up all the votes from each state and adding them up and doing a final tally. That right there is when you know everybody's vote really did count. That's why some people feel like the votes don't count because you got a popular vote and the electoral vote, and the popular vote is just there for decoration. They don't go by they don't care about what happened in the popular vote. It's the electoral vote that counts. Like a person that's in the state of Wyoming that you know that voted for Kamala, but because of the electoral system, Trump wins Wyoming, and Wyoming is just you know handed to Trump. But if their vote actually counted, go toward the popular vote. That's the only way everybody's vote could actually count if you are going by the popular vote.
Mm. 154 to 81. What you got on NBC?
One,
NBC got
185,
185,
81.
185, 81. See, CNN they behind
Hey, Jenny.
because they do all that talking over there. Salute to you, Jenny. They do all that talking over there on CNN.
But it isn't on NBC. NBC, they do their projected votes and not their.
They're more thorough with their numbers. They're more thorough.
Mm.
Did you find out if Texas already got Trump? Because that's what they said
Yeah,
in
yeah,
here.
yeah. Texas is gone to Trump. 40 electoral votes to Trump. Kamala took New York. Trump took Louisiana, of course, and they called Ohio for Trump just a few minutes ago. So that's how his numbers at 185 is 185-81. They're doing another projection now. Trump just won Kansas, so he's winning all the states that he won last time. Okay, he won Kansas. He won Kansas barely.
But we,
She overperforming in these red states
mm-hmm.
that he blew Joe Biden in out in. So salute
Hey,
to Jennifer Les.
but there's still a lot of votes that's not out there yet.
Yeah, you ain't got that East
Maybe.
Coast. That East Coast, Maine, New Jersey, Rhode Island.
Pennsylvania looked like it's going to go to Kamala.
Mhm.
She definitely needs Kamala.
She got it. It's gonna come down to that county in Pittsburgh.
Who is she needs Kamala? You mean the state needs Kamala, or
No,
Kamala needs the
that leads
state?
the state.
You getting
She
That's
needs.
what
slick.
I thought.
You
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said it back.
Oh,
You said it
she on your
backwards.
bumper.
Yeah, you said it backwards. I'm sorry.
Look at Miss Correct everybody tonight.
Oh,
Go
okay.
girl.
All right. Don't worry. Payback's a bitch. I'll tell you that much.
You know you not gonna win against you new. Come on now.
Man, I've been dragging her every Saturday morning.
Nah, you,
Mhm.
you ain't dragging nothing but your feet.
Man, you don't even know you still be asleep.
So what if I'm asleep, but I'm gonna stand up
You
for
don't.
my girl? That's for real, for real.
Nah, hey, look, don't do it in the blind now.
Look, I'm gonna be. I don't have no blinders on. I got on triple glasses, so I'm seeing clearly. Sniper just be getting beat up by the women.
No, I don't. Y'all think y'all do.
Oh
Hey,
hush.
so okay, let me tell
Oh
y'all a
hush.
quick story. Let me tell y'all a quick story. Somebody
Why you
stopped
gotta
running
wait
their
till
guns.
somebody leave or something?
No, 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 no. So the reason why I'm so chilled out is because yesterday, last night, I had a gummy.
Edible.
Uh huh.
Lord, you know
Oh
better than
Lord.
that.
Oh
I had a
Lord.
terrible
I would
experience.
tell that story backstage. I would hold off on that.
Huh?
I would hold off on that. I would tell that story backstage or on the back end. I'm just clowns are always watching, bro. They are anything.
Well,
They'll
let
turn
them
the gummy.
clown. Hey,
They'll turn the gummy into crack.
Oh yeah, they sure would.
well, listen.
An innocent edible gummy. Hell by tomorrow morning it'll be crack.
Yeah, and hair on and
I
everybody
guess
on.
I just be an Ethiopian crackhead. Then I don't care.
Jesus Christ, have mercy.
That's a peanut butter jelly eating Ethiopian.
Man, hey, listen, hey, Armando.
Mm-hmm.
My thoughts was answering my thoughts.
Oh Lord.
It was. Man, you remember that
Oh,
movie? You
Lord.
remember that cartoon with the bulldog and then the little dog Spike and
Yeah.
that's how my brain was yesterday. What are we gonna do to right now? You should lay down, get up, stand up, sit down, walk around, sit down.
I cannot with you right now.
I
He was high as a kite. He was high as a
can't.
Man, this thing lasted
Man.
until like noon today.
Mm-mm. He trying to make sure he don't do nothing that he'll get in trouble for. That paranoia is a summer gun.
kite.
I know. Mm-mm.
Don't go around no tree.
Mm-hmm.
Might try to pick a fight with it.
Damn, but she
Mm.
is tearing him up in Rockdale County. 93%
Mm,
of the vote in. She tearing him up Rockdale County. See, y'all don't know about Rockdale County. Sniper know about Rockdale County. Sniper,
What is it, Rockdale County?
sniper.
mm-hmm.
When
Hold
you
up,
go
wait
to
a minute.
Rockdale
How you
County,
gonna know what
Mm-hmm.
somebody know and don't know?
hold on, you got to be from Georgia, know about Rockdale County. What I'm finna say,
I might
sniper,
be reading on it.
sniper. When you go to Rockdale, you got to see it. When you go to Rockdale County, what do you mostly see out there?
Rocks.
I'm done.
You
I'm
see
done.
nothing but there's a lot of Caucasians out there.
Exactly. And she got the boy. She tearing him up by almost 30 points in Rockdale County.
That's some firecrackers out there.
It's a
That's
suburb, um,
that,
educated suburb. They got some nice big houses out there.
and
A
there's a
lot of
lot
land.
of
You
there's
get a house out there, bro. You
hey
you
look,
you gonna get a lot of land to come with it.
That's them white guys for Trump. I mean, for Kamala. What do they call? Are they the white guys for Kamala?
I mean, I don't know. We don't know the demographics now. You know, women too.
No, I said they. Yeah, it could be some people with some.
there's a lot of single women live in Rockdale. That's
Oh
like
yeah.
they're like yeah
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
about that. I
yeah.
forgot about that. hmm
I
They,
mean, if
they,
you go
they,
to a
they,
club in Rockdale, you might be out. The men might be outnumbered.
hey, sniper. The women, the women that done divorce guys in Gwinnett or Carl or DeKalb. After
Mm-hmm.
they get their divorce, they move right out there to Rockdale County
Yep.
in the Conyers.
That's-
Why is that where they find people?
Um, I've never understood that. Why, so many single divorced women moved to Rockdale County.
Might be a
mm.
county of the lickety split.
No,
Right?
and it's really not. It's a they go out there because it's not a lot of again not a lot of dudes out there, so they can just go and live their life.
Yeah, I bet there isn't a lot of dudes out there. They must like dudettes.
No,
That
it's
might be
not that.
why.
It's not that tight.
Oh, I'm
Do
just
you live
saying.
It's,
out there?
no, but I go out there a few times, especially with my when I was in the car club. Um, go out there all the time. It's just a lot of beautiful women out there.
You know where they shop at, bro?
They just yeah, right there. They drive down to Cumberland or they drive down there to
They
uh
don't drive no car.
Buckhead,
They don't drive that far. They go to Stone Crib, bro.
Oh, they go get the toy
Stonecrest.
store.
They go right there to Stone Crib.
They be at that toy store getting them roses.
What you
Hey,
know about the rose? What you know about
hey,
that?
hey, man. That's why I don't understand how any dude that you want to meet some women, man. There's some spots you can go to, and Rockdale County is the Rockdale County and Stonecrest Mall,
Mm-hmm.
and them little clubs around Stonecrest Mall.
And they nice clubs too. They're not like thug clubs.
Yeah, there ain't no hole in the wall.
Can't go to no clubs out here in California. You may go in and may not. You may go in, walk in, and dance, and then come out laid on the stretcher.
Uh,
Even in the
projected
nice
to
areas.
leave Montana. Projected to win Utah. That's crazy.
Live your life. Mm-mm. Wowsy, wowsy.
He just needed 100 more votes,
He'll
electoral
get it.
votes to win.
He need less than that.
He'll get it.
But we won't know until like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I think he had think he had 203 now.
I don't know. It's just this election has given me such bad anxiety. Like for real, for real.
Well, the thing is, the reason why, and I just want to say this for any, for I just because it's looking like Trump in a, he almost there. He had 203 for
Right.
all of you Kamala voters and Democrats. Okay, you need more than one consecutive term to actually make an impact.
Yeah.
So it ain't so much that Trump will be able to do, without signing executive orders. And executive orders it can be overturned easily by the next president, easily. But he'll only have one term, and that fourth year you're a lame duck. You ain't getting,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to get no legislation pushed through. Not even Reagan was able to get any legislation pushed through in that lame duck year. So you're actually working with 3 years. And at the end, and during that second year, you got midterms. So that Senate and that House of Representatives could flip on you like it did on Bush and like it did on Obama and Bill Clinton.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be too alarmed. Some people gonna probably go to panic. Oh, Trump is president. It ain't too much you can do with one term. And in that one term, he's only working with 2 years.
Boy,
Now,
you got all the
Kamala win, however, she could run for re-election in 28 and actually make an impact. And see, that's what I was saying on MU's panel the other week. Uh, that's the situation that Grover Cleveland ran into when he won the White House back. He's only known for winning and losing the White House. He's not really known for making an impact because he never had consecutive terms.
But we still got some big states that has not voted yet,
Well,
completed voted.
I don't know, man. He ain't but like what he ain't but like what it's 201. I gave him 2 points too many. He at 201, man. He's all he need is 69. Shoot.
I'm sorry, Mondo, you burnt out.
Well,
He said I gave him 2 points too many. Oh,
Hmm.
you need help. You need help. You need help.
yeah, so he's at
How many
201. I gave him
electoral votes
203.
does
He's at
California have?
201. He's 69 away, y'all. 69 electoral votes away from taking back the White House.
You'll get it.
He got a huge lead right now. 201 to her 81. And there's some states that normally this is the part I would be a little nervous about if I was in the Kamala camp. States that Obama had called at 8 o'clock in the 8 o'clock hour have not been called yet. I'm talking about Maine, Connecticut, New Jersey, Rhode Island. what's going on in those states, and they have not been called yet. Virginia, they ain't looking good. It's not
Hmm?
looking good. Six uncalled battleground states: Arizona, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, she really don't have no margin for error right now. Yeah, so this might not be a long night like I thought it was gonna be.
Wow.
Did Blessing ever decide to come up here?
No.
He ain't coming. He ain't coming.
Nope. 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 Nope.
What's the next polls to close?
Mm, the mm, Colorado, Nevada, Arizona. Next poll closing in 51 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Armando, that information that I gave you, did you get my text?
Mm, I looked at it.
Okay. I hear somebody talking in the background.
Sorry, that's my fam.
Oh, hi, fam. Extended fam. How you feeling now,
Well,
sniper? Huh?
Let me, let me tell you something. I was stuck in the middle of this chair for like
I'm not
hours.
messing with you. I'm not messing with you.
I couldn't move. Like I thought I was gonna sleep it off. I woke up
Yeah,
this I
good.
woke I woke up this morning like
Wishful
oh
thinking.
right. I woke up this morning like
So my next question to you is, what possessed you to do that?
I didn't. It's just been rough. The last couple of days I needed something to relax, and I'm not a big drinker, so I need something to relax. So I was like, man, let me get one of these gummies real quick. One of them still got it. I was like, I think I ate too much the first time.
Oh, Jesus help.
Is it the gummy that's you're supposed to break in four? Or
Mm-hmm.
is it like a gummy, just like a gummy bear?
And it's a gummy. You're not supposed to eat the whole thing at one time.
Oh.
Smart guy.
Hmm.
Excuse me, sorry.
So I do have a question about what's going on with the poll. You
mm-hmm,
know, the one where they were saying they were burning the ballots. What are they going to do about those votes that they burnt those boxes?
mm-hmm. They have to do some kind of investigation on that.
But isn't there like so? They're not even going to know how many votes are in there, though. That's what
What
I'm trying
state?
to.
What state did that happen in?
Hold on, let me see what it was.
Ooh, was that not Arizona?
It was two of them, two places burning
It was the
ballot
good
box.
old boys. The Dukes of Hazzard.
Which used to be my favorite show, and they took it off.
Mine too. Yeah, I got tired of that show.
Okay, let's see where that is.
Reruns, reruns, reruns. They needed to make more. If it was doing good, why take it off?
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Because they want to put something stupid like nudity.
Yep. Dumb, stupid, dumb, dumb, dumb. If I want to look at some booty, I turn around in the mirror and look at my own tushy.
Hmm?
For real.
Um, so the ballot boxes that were put on fire, the suspect has been identified, or the vehicle of the suspect is identified. Hold on, I'm trying to find out
I
where
just
that
don't see why.
was.
What was the point of burning paper?
Ignorance.
Because they're hoping that they wouldn't find out. I don't see how they wouldn't find out, but hey, some people ain't got no brains. Somebody be stepping, they tell them you're gonna get brains, they jump out. I'm just saying, it's just dumb. It was Connecticut, and where's the other one at? Clark County.
Where is that at?
Clark County is. Let me see, where's Clark County?
There's
It says
a Clark
Vancouver.
damn
It
near every
says,
state.
says Vancouver on here, but isn't Vancouver in Canada?
Vancouver.
Yes,
Yeah, that's Canada.
yeah, that's Canada. It says Clark County auditors identifies 488 damaged ballots from burned ballot boxes. Ballot boxes. Yep.
If they knew who it was, they probably, if they knew they were for Kamala, they probably looked at them and salvaged what they could and counted them anyway.
I wonder if that's what they did. Yeah.
I know
Possibly.
I would.
Right.
I still count them. I don't care as long as I can see her name on it. I'm still count them.
Right. I should have wrote down the states that I saw them in. Damaged ballots retrieved from burnt box. Let me see where that's at. Washington County, which
So
is.
that's Washington State.
Oh, hell, no, that's not Canada. That's Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. They got two
They
of
have
them,
a Vancouver
Canada
and
and
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, yeah, that one's Washington.
Yeah, Washington State is a trip.
Yep, that's where they got some burnt boxes at. Um, so those are the two. So Connecticut and Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, you know, I got an update for you.
What up, though?
The story. Here you go.
I
The
like that.
story about that man tried to snatch that little girl and the neighbor screamed at him.
Yes.
They prosecuted him and he's in jail.
Yes. Awesome. Love it. Thank you,
Somebody
Jesus.
saw his vehicle. He had a distinctive vehicle, and they found him and they arrested him.
Awesome. Love it.
They didn't say. They said they was looking into his legal status being in America, but they never said
Mm,
anything else. So they're basically when they say stuff like that, that means that person is an illegal immigrant.
mm-hmm. Another one looks like Portland, Oregon as well. They had it as well. So that's three states right there.
It was somewhere else prior to before today. I think it
Mm.
was out here in Los Angeles where
Well, he was
they
just
had,
winning that.
huh?
Hmm.
Salute, Lonnie.
Hey, Lonnie.
Hi, Lonnie.
What What'd you say, Sniper?
I was looking and saying that Kamala took over Wisconsin,
Oh, okay.
but she's losing Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep. I think the results are clear. What's going on? It goes back to what I said in back in July when we was having our debates, our WOLFPACK debates. This country is not quite yet there as far as having a woman as a president. I just hate to say it.
Okay, I have something to say to that comment. It's not that they're not they're not ready for a woman president. They're not ready for that president. She is a hot mess, and
And
I'm
I
not
want to
saying
say,
Trump is any better.
and I want to
Well,
say something
wait.
that is
Go ahead. Go ahead. To go.
Hey, Ken. Ken.
it's not, I mean, yes, we're not ready yet. Also, you have to think about those other countries that do not recognize women in authority, and they talk down to women. So the woman that we have as president that will come, she has to be able to handle when a president from another country or a leader from another country tries to talk down to her and try to belittle her. She has to be able to stand up and put her foot down, like, look, either it's this or that, and I'm not taking it any other way. We don't need someone that's going to like laugh it off. We need someone with a straight face, because we're dealing with different countries that don't believe in women and being empowered. Even though you had the queen, they have been having women for years and years. That is something that's been out there, but this is something brand new. So I think that that's the issue too, along with America not being ready.
Mm.
And my personal opinion, which I know that everybody's not going to agree with me. She is not the one that needs to be representing us. We need someone else
No.
that knows how to negotiate their asses off for us.
Yeah, neither one of them are the ones.
Ne-
I promise you that. Hey,
okay.
Trump
Bev.
neither.
Let me get
Yeah,
in.
neither
Let
one.
me get in and rebuttal to both of y'all. So
You
you
can
said
rebuttal all you want.
hold on. You knew you said Kamala's a hot mess. Trump,
They're both a hot mess, I said. They're both a hot mess.
well, I mean, but I'm just saying, what Trump his plans are, and I know the people that support him are saying he ain't got nothing to do with Project 2025. That's BS. That's BS. Okay, because he's putting surrounding himself around people that are pro Project 2025. All right.
Mm.
Is Kamala is she perfect? No, she's not perfect. But and back during the summer, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was all but you know had my mind made up that I was gonna roll with Trump. But when the last couple of months, man, October, the month of October, the latter part of September, when he started back, you know, all that, it reminded me of who he really is.
Yeah, when he
Reminded me
went
of
on
who he
social
really
media.
is. I honestly believe had they this is the Democrats' fault.
He didn't change. That's what you're trying to
No,
say.
no, hell no, he ain't changed.
He never
If
changed.
anything, he done got worse. All right,
Yeah,
but
he's
see, this is where the Democrats messed up at. And I said this back in 2020 when Joe Biden won. I said they need to have somebody on deck ready to run in 2024 because this man ain't gonna last two terms. I
mm-mm.
said that. They should have
Yeah.
had a real primary. They should have had somebody primary him. just to be
Mhm.
on the safe side instead of just
Right.
anointing him the nominee. So now at
Um,
the last minute, you had no choice but to go with Kamala because of
no,
Right.
that's not
uh,
true. That's not
the fund.
true.
You had no
That's not
choice.
true. No, because normally, and people have been debating, but they're not looking at it. Normally, you would have to vote and pick different people to see who's going to run as our Democratic president. We didn't do that. They just threw Kamala in there.
Where
There
they
was
did,
no type of debate at all, and that is not regular.
where they did it, they
Nobody
did
stepped up. Nobody stepped up to be
But they
anything but them.
nobody gave a chance to step up. They just threw her in there.
they did it with both of them. They didn't. The Republicans didn't have no real primary either. They ain't have no real primary.
Well, if they don't do it, then what makes us do it? Well, not me, as in us, because I'm not a full blood
You said it
Republican.
right.
I just like
You
the
us.
Republican.
You said it right.
I just okay, then us. Then you want me to say it? Okay, I'm a Trump supporter.
I
Since
mean,
you want to
wear it.
go there,
My
I'm
thing
gonna be
is,
a Trump supporter.
my
Then
thing
I'm
is,
gonna be. Since you kept
why
calling me that,
why
I'm a
are
Trump
y'all
supporter.
ashamed to
I'm not
admit
ashamed of
that
nothing. I
y'all
Oh,
are
told you
Trump
it's
supporters?
his policies. I told you I like his
Okay, well
policies.
you a supporter of his. You support the man. You voted for him.
Whatever.
If
Call
you
it
voted
okay.
whatever you
for him, you a
well,
supporter.
call it whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay, I'm
Well,
his
She's
cousin, I'm his
I
niece,
don't
I'm his
understand.
daughter,
I
I'm
don't
his
understand.
sister, I'm his auntie, I'm all
I
that.
don't understand. I don't understand how people will get up on panels defending him, saying they love his policies,
I said I
but
like
yet,
his
but yet,
policies. I
but
didn't
yet,
say I was in
but yet
love with the man. You
ashamed,
don't see me writing love letters.
ashamed
Ain't
to be
nobody ashamed.
associated with him.
Ain't nobody
I've never
ashamed. I
understood
just
that.
told you I
I never
voted for
understood
him,
that.
but I didn't tell you
I
that
never
I'm a
understood
die
that.
hard. I'm not one of them psychopaths out there that's burning
No,
stuff
I'm
up
not
and
saying that.
acting Looney Tune.
If you up on panels with you, we done heard you several times
So what? So
defending his
what?
policies.
So
All
what?
right, that
I
makes you
said
a
I
support.
like his policies. I
That
can
makes
like
you
whatever
that
I
makes
like.
you a
There's
support.
something about Kamala I like, but I'm not voting for.
Ain't nothing wrong with it if you a supporter of his. But I don't understand how the people that get up on panels defending him
Well, that's them people. That
and
ain't me.
claim
I
they
just
vote for
told
him
you
and
I like
everything.
his
Let me finish.
policies.
Claim they voting for him
There's a
and everything.
difference. There's a difference. I like
And
his policy. I said like.
ashamed to say out loud, I'm a
You
Trump
want to
supporter.
put something where like you said,
That
you
don't make
want to
no
put
sense.
paint where paint ain't. So I'm not gonna let you paint that spot. That spot gonna stay clear. Get it,
No,
got it, good.
I mean that's I mean what else do you call it? If you get up on panels
Whatever,
defending him,
Mondo.
you get up
Whatever,
on
Kamala
panels
supporter.
you get up on panels defending. I ain't been up on no panel
I
defending
do
Trump.
like I do like him, but that don't mean that you're gonna call me a diehard. When you say a supporter,
Never said
I
when I
think of one
said
of them psychopathic
when did
ass.
I say you was a diehard supporter? I
Like
did
I
not say you was
said,
a diehard
I
supporter. I
said,
said you
I
a
said,
supporter.
I said, I
If you
said,
getting up on
I
panels
said.
defending him,
See, he don't listen. See,
defending
okay.
his
he don't
policies,
listen.
Okay.
He don't
then
listen. I said,
you support the
I'm
man.
not a when you
Okay.
hear me when you hear supporter to me. I said I think
Ding,
of
ding,
them
ding.
Looney Tunes.
You don't acknowledge that you a supporter of his because you know the stuff that come out of his mouth is a bunch of
I like what he
BS.
say. I like what he
And
say
you
because
know
he's an
he's a
a
jacked
hole.
up individual.
I like a
He's a
Do
a
you,
jacked up
and
hole.
individual.
let me ask a
I
question
like
too.
a a hole.
But let me ask you a
Straight
question.
up.
Do you think it's right for him to say that there's a trash in the middle of the ocean, an island of
He
trash
didn't
in it?
say that.
That's
Yes,
what
he
see
did.
what I'm saying?
He
He
it did
didn't
not
say
come
that.
out of his
He didn't
mouth.
say he didn't say the Mexico was gonna build the Mexico gonna pay for building the wall. He
That
didn't.
comedian
That's what they
said
all.
that.
That's
See,
what
that's
Trump
what I'm
supporters
saying. Y'all be
never.
putting
They
they
never
play
admit.
stuff.
They
Okay,
never
I'm gonna be
admit
quiet
the
'cause I
F.
ain't gonna say nothing else.
I'm on the terror dome. They never admit the F
I don't
shit
care about
that
no
comes
terror
out
dome.
this
I'm gonna
man
bust
mouth.
back with you.
They never admit the F shit that comes out this man mouth.
But he did
So
not
you want
say
to act
that
like
Puerto Rico
he
was
didn't call
trash.
POWs. He called prisoners of wars, our men and women that served in the military that got wounded and captured in the war. He called them a bunch of losers. So you good with that? You good with that, huh? I guess you like that kind of talk too. Okay, that's why you want to
You
admit
know
you a
what?
supporter of
Trump is
his,
an
because you know that
asshole.
you know that's some fucked up shit that come out of his
He's
mouth.
a sarcastic a-hole.
I wouldn't claim him either. I don't blame him. I wouldn't claim
He a
him either.
sarcastic a-hole. He's a sarcastic. I like sarcasm.
So you like for him to call military people that have gotten captured in the military, that have gotten captured during the war. You
I'll
think
be
it's cute?
honest with you.
You
I
think it's
never
cute?
heard him say
You
that,
think
so
it's
I can't say it came
you
out of his
think it's
mouth.
cute
I
for
never
him to
heard him
call them
say it.
people losers?
I
You
never
think
heard
it's
him
cute
say
for
it
him to call them
myself.
people losers?
I can't attest to anything that I've never heard him say. I can only speak on the things that I've heard him say. But as far as people telling me, "Oh, he said this," I wasn't there. I didn't hear it.
So you gonna
That's what
pretend
they
like
said.
so I guess when at Charlottesville, you didn't hear him say call them skinhead folks that was carrying them tiki torches good people. You didn't hear
He
him
didn't
call,
say
you didn't hear
all
him
of
say
them. He said they were bad people.
no
He
he
said
did not. No he
they're
did
good
not.
people and bad people.
No
Yeah. You
man,
know what? I'm not
no
about to
he
play
did.
the word
No he
salad.
did.
You learned
No
that
he
from
did.
your girl. Yes, he
No he
did.
did.
They always mixing up what people
Y'all
say.
y'all can't
When I
erase
sit
the
here
past.
and
Y'all want to erase the past.
I listen
Y'all want to
to
erase the
Democrats,
past.
I listen to Republicans, I listen to Independents, and I listen to everybody report what they heard, what
I
he's
heard
supposed to have said.
I
I
heard him
listen to
and
what
I
she
was
said,
watching the press
he
conference.
allegedly said,
I
and
was
all that. And I
watching
don't
the press
hear all
conference.
this. Y'all, you know
I
what?
was
You
watching the
just
press
say
conference.
you whatever. They can
I
cut that
watched
mess
the press
out.
conference. Y'all
They
want
can cut.
y'all want to rewrite history. He
I'm
said it.
not writing
He
nothing. I don't
said
believe
it.
it. I don't believe it.
He said it.
I don't believe it.
He said it.
I
I bet
don't
you
believe
won't
it.
put no money on it that he didn't say it. I
What is the
guarantee you put a
gambling
hundred
thing?
on it.
What's wrong? You got
Put
a
a hundred
gambling
on it.
addiction or something?
Put 100 on it.
You got a gambling addiction?
No, I'm saying put $100 on
Do
it
you
right now.
have a gambling
Put a
addiction?
hundred dollars on it right now.
I don't
That he
bet
didn't
on
say.
nobody's word. I don't bet. That's what I don't do. I don't bet.
Mm,
I don't gamble.
And
Most
let
you
you
me
get
gonna
out of me
take that
is
bet because
one
hold
you know
on,
dollar.
hold
damn well
on,
he said
hold
it.
on.
I don't even
You know
go to the
damn well he said it.
casino.
You know
Why
he
would I
said it.
bet you when I don't go to the casino?
You know he said it. You know he said it.
I don't
I
know
wouldn't bet
nothing
either.
because I
I
never
wouldn't
heard him
bet.
say it.
I wouldn't bet either. I
Like
wouldn't
I
bet either.
said,
He
I did
said it.
not hear him say it, so I'm not betting nothing.
He
I'll
said
be a
it.
fool to
You
bet on something that I did not
so
hear.
so you didn't hear what he said at Charlottesville.
I didn't hear it. I
Okay.
didn't hear it.
Okay,
And
but
maybe I didn't even see
Just like you
the
didn't hear that
Facebook,
other
whatever
you
he
didn't hear
said
the
it
man
was.
you didn't hear the man the other night called Puerto Ricans garbage. You didn't hear that
He
either.
said Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Puerto
Okay.
Rico.
Okay. Okay.
There's a difference in
Okay.
California and
Okay.
Californians.
Okay.
Like everybody always saying, oh, y'all love this, y'all love that. Californians love this, Californians love that. You're identifying people, but if you say California is a trip, you're talking about the state. You're not talking about people.
He
I
was talking
heard the
about
dumb joke.
he was
I
talking
heard the stupid joke.
he was talking about the people.
He
He was
goes
talking
to
about the
Puerto
people.
Rico. He said,
He
I
was
didn't mean no harm. And there's a lot of Puerto Rican people said they're not offended. It was a stupid ass joke.
here's
that don't make it
Wrong
right though.
oh,
That don't make it
can I
right.
wrong person
That
to
don't
have
make
on
listen?
the
that don't
panel.
make it right though.
Well, you can't say anything. You can't blame him. You need to blame the person that invited that idiot.
And I'm gonna tell you why I blame him. Let me tell you why I blame him. Because it was on the damn teleprompter. Now let me
Okay.
explain to you. Let me explain to you about the
Okay,
teleprompter. Hold up.
Mondo.
Let me explain to you about the
Okay, Mondo.
teleprompter. Okay, it's proof
Okay.
read. It's proof read by somebody in his damn campaign.
Okay, well, somebody slipped in his campaign then.
Well, all right then.
And he distanced himself from that dude. He said, I don't know him. I never
He
knew
knew
him.
that. He
And
knew
he
that
did.
dude. He knew that dude.
Okay. So,
Why? Okay,
everybody
so
that Donald
tell me
Trump know.
something. Why
Okay,
he
y'all,
didn't come out?
it's
Why he
official
didn't
now.
come out and publicly
It's
denounce it then?
official that Armando knows every
Why
last
he
one of
didn't come out and
Trump's
publicly
friends.
denounce it then?
He did.
No, he did not.
Oh
No,
my
he did
God.
not. He did not
He
publicly
did
denounce it.
denounce it. Yes, he did.
No, he did not. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
You
did.
knew.
He said
You
he.
knew.
Okay.
You knew.
Yeah, you
Can you
knew.
can you go and Google a clip of Donald Trump holding a press conference and denouncing that comedian?
I
Because
didn't
I
say
have
he
not
held a
seen it.
press conference. See, there you go, putting
I
words
haven't
in
seen it.
my mouth.
That's a public denouncement. I ain't talking about getting on no damn Twitter tweet. I'm talking about
I didn't
getting in
say he
front of
got
the
on
damn
Twitter. See, that's what
microphone,
I'm saying,
getting
Mondo.
in
You
front
like
of the
to make
camera
up
and
stuff.
denouncing it.
You like to add stuff to
He
what
never
people
did
did
that.
not say,
He
and
never did
I
that.
did not say that he said on a teleprompter, or I never said he did a open,
All
whatever
right
you
then.
call
So
that
he didn't
thing.
denounce it then. He
Yes,
didn't
he
denounce
did.
it.
He
That's a
did.
proper denouncement. I ain't talking about no damn tweet. I ain't
You
talking
know
about no
what,
tweet.
Let me
Because
ask a question.
Armando?
anybody could have tweeted
One
that for him.
day.
Anybody could have tweeted that for him. You think he ain't got no mods or admins on his Twitter account? They're just like we got managers on our YouTube channels. I can go do a community post for D True, and everybody would think the post was from him, but it's really from me. Come on now. Don't talk to me. You can't school me
Here,
on no political science. Shit.
Okay,
here
let me see.
here's my
Six
A
question
days
proper
for.
ago.
Here's my
announcement
question.
is when
Hey,
you get in
listen.
front of a
6 days
mic
ago.
like this and go live in public and denounce the damn man. He never did it.
Okay, so
And he ain't gonna do it.
On Sean Hannity, Donald Trump did an interview with him and said he doesn't know the comedian, and
Oh
he
my God.
that made
Okay.
the offensive Puerto Rican joke.
Now he
He said
don't know
he
the
don't
man.
know that guy.
He
He
don't
said
know the
he
man.
didn't know him. He said it
He don't
publicly.
know him. Okay. Okay. All right. He didn't know. He didn't know him together. He never met the man a
Okay,
day
if
in
he
his
said
life.
it, that's what he
He
said.
never met the man that he's telling the truth together. He's an angel. He never tells a
That's
lie.
like somebody
I,
saying that you know somebody and you don't, and then you come out and say, "Hey, I don't know that person," but you got people saying, "Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know,
together.
only you know who you know and who you don't know."
Let me ask it. Okay, you knew. You knew.
Yes,
You listening?
yes,
All right.
yes.
Now, if I invite you to my home for a cookout, say I'm having a big
Mm-hmm.
cookout, a
Mm-hmm.
celebration here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my guests that's here from Georgia gets up and gives a toast. And during that toast, he says something to disrespect you. You don't
Okay.
know this person, but he's a guest of mine. Who does
Okay.
that look bad on?
I'm
Uh,
not gonna look at you because you didn't know.
you didn't
Wow,
say
okay.
it. You didn't say it,
You
but I
didn't.
mean,
You
like,
didn't. You're not
But but
responsible what
who
some fool
who does
says.
that reflect on?
Well, I'm not
well,
gonna look at
So,
you.
but okay, let me rephrase it. If I come, okay, so if you when you ask me what's up with your friend, what's up with your friend? How he got up and did a toast and he disrespected me, and I come to you and I say, oh, I don't know who that is. I never met him a day in my life. I don't know.
I'm gonna
I
take
don't
your
know who that
word.
is.
I'm gonna take your word. You may not have
I
known he
never
was
met him,
there.
but he at my party in
So
my
what?
house
People
giving a
bomb
toast,
people parties
giving a
all the
toast at
time.
my party. But I'm telling you, I don't know who the hell this is. I never
Okay,
met him
then
a day
guess
in my
what?
life.
I'm gonna
I
check
don't
your
know
okay,
how
but
he got in here.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
check
gonna
well,
really
your
believe that? Are you
somebody
really
could
gonna
have brought
believe
him
that?
as a plus one. Somebody could have brought him as a plus
exactly.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, okay, y'all. Okay,
But,
If
but
somebody got up, hold on,
I
okay.
Armando.
would.
If somebody got up at your
Okay,
house and did
together.
a toast and said
Donald
something,
Donald
I'm gonna
Trump
say,
never knew.
Armando, do
He
you know that
he didn't
person?
know. He didn't know the comedian. He didn't know the comedian was a scheduled speaker. His speech got up on the teleprompter, magically appeared on the damn teleprompter because they don't add. From what I know, they don't add speeches to the teleprompter unless it's pre-planned and proof read. Everything that's put in that teleprompter
Have
is
you
proof
ever heard of
read, ma'am.
people dropping the
It's proof
ball?
read.
Have you ever heard of people doing stuff behind your back?
Man,
Have
ain't
you
no
ever
okay.
heard of
Okay.
you doing something and somebody make a
Okay,
decision
man.
and don't
Okay.
tell you about it?
Okay. Okay. You move the goalpost
That's
more than
like
damn
I'm not.
D2.
No, my
You
name
got
ain't
D2
you, and
beat.
I don't
You
move
move
no
the
goalposts. I'm
goalpost.
giving you logical sense.
No, it don't.
Logical. That is
That
logical.
man knew who the hell. That man knew who the hell that dude was and what he
Okay,
was
I'm
gonna
not
Sniper,
say
gonna
before he
argue with
said it.
it. I'm not
sniper,
arguing.
you got any more? You got any
But
more
but
than
if
gun?
but if but see, evidently them
You got
Puerto
some more
Rican folks didn't
gummies,
give a damn.
sniper?
So
Yeah, sniper. Do you have any more gummies?
And I'm also looking at it on NBC News. They have a statement also that was written saying that Trump didn't know the guy.
okay, together. He's an angel. He walks on water.
And he walk
You
on water.
win.
He better teach
He's an
me how to
angel. He
walk
walks on
on water.
water.
He better teach
Sniper,
me how then.
He's an
sniper's
angel.
me.
He walks on water. He's
Then
your
he better
savior.
teach me how to walk on water because I want to
He's your
learn how.
savior. He's your
I want to. He
he'll
is
be
not my. Don't do that, Mondo.
he's
That's not
60
fair. He is
he's
not my
60
savior.
he's 60 votes away. Your Lord and Savior be back in the
My
White House.
Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ,
60
and that's an
electoral
insult,
votes away.
Mondo.
Y'all
Mondo, that's
worship
an
that
insult
man.
to me.
Y'all worship that man. Y'all worship that man
Mondo,
like
that
he
is
is
an
Jesus.
insult. My
Y'all
Lord and
worship that
Savior
man
is
like he is
Jesus.
Jesus.
Mm,
That is
He'll
an
be back in the White House. He'll
mm.
be back in the White House soon.
I would never say that to you.
He'll be back in the White House soon.
I would never like say that to you. I would never
He
say that somebody is your
he
Lord and Savior. I would
he
never do that.
he's 60 electoral votes away from
Well,
making
good for
history.
him. Well, good for him. But I would never say that. That was
Good
really
for y'all.
disrespectful.
Good for
That was
y'all.
that was rude when you said that. That he's my
None of
Lord
the
and Savior.
things he did, none of the things he
You
did
still ignoring what I'm saying?
when he said the Central Park Five, even though
No,
they got exonerated
what
and
you
they, and
talking
no
about?
and all the evidence pointed they was innocent, he still took out
No, no.
a darn large article saying that
You're
they should
still,
be executed. He never
you're
did that.
you're
He
still
never
not.
refused. He
You're
never
still
refused
not
to rent.
apologizing for
He
calling that
he
man
never
my Lord and
refused.
Savior.
He never refused to rent to black families. He never refused to rent his apartments to black families. None
That's
of
a
that
lie.
ever happened.
That's
It's
a
just a
lie. That's a
figment of
lie.
our
That's a
imagination.
lie.
None of that
That's
never
a
happened.
lie.
You're
Y'all
right.
believe it was on TV.
He's an
Go ahead.
angel. He's a
That's why
sweet,
I
loving
read.
man.
Whatever. Maybe to his family he is.
He's a
But
sweet,
he ain't
loving
nothing
man.
my Lord and Savior. That's what he ain't. And I don't think that's funny because he is
You got
not
some
Jesus
people.
Christ
Hey,
Savior.
you got some people that voted. They thinking he gonna come in, ride in on the white horse
Okay, say
and
some
save
people. Don't put that on me.
them. And
Only person gonna come in and ride on the horses for me is Jesus.
and I'm telling everybody, if you know how the political game work, he only working with 2 years. 2 years.
I don't
Midterms
care.
coming in 2026. The Democrats, they're gonna flip the Senate. They're gonna block anything he try to do in that third year. That fourth year, he's a lame duck president. Then he out of there. That's why I'm telling people they don't even trip about it. Because it ain't consecutive terms. He ain't, he did one term, lost.
Are you gonna apologize for saying he's my Lord and Savior?
That's a joke. You can't take no joke. Many times you don't
No,
joke.
I
No.
take that. I take no. I
Many
don't like that
times,
joke.
Sniper, you hear this man.
I don't like
Many
that joke.
times she done joke with us now. Come on now. You can't come on now.
But you making it seem like I really am worshiping this dude. I'm
Why
not.
why are you ashamed of the man?
I'm not worshiping him. I
He
like him. I
he
don't
finna be
worship no
he
man.
finna be your president again. Why you ashamed of him?
Okay. I'm not. I'm a. You know what? When you open your box, I'm gonna send you a box with some dog stuff in it.
You'll do something like that for real too. You'll
No,
do
I
something
would.
like
I would not do my brother like that. That's a lie. That is
oh,
evil.
boy.
That's evil, Armando. I would never
Ooh.
do that to you because you can send that shit back.
Nah, I wouldn't send it back. Hell no.
I wouldn't do nothing like that to you. Nah. But I'm getting those shirts and stuff together though to let you know it's taking me some time, but I'm getting them together.
Well,
Y'all both need to stop for real.
Girl, I'm gonna forever argue with Armando. I don't care. We just gonna argue. You already know that's like vinegar, no oil and water. but nobody else better not say nothing about him. Not to me. Mm-mm.
So my question I was going to ask you 30
I
minutes
thought you
ago.
was asleep, man. Go ahead.
He was
No, I'm not
muted.
asleep.
Tell me.
I was letting y'all go and let y'all do y'all thing. Get it out the way.
Mhm.
I'm just too. No, go ahead.
Can you,
Go ahead, Sniper.
regardless of who the president is, are y'all the type? Are you going to support your president, whoever it is?
I'll think about it.
I will.
I
I
need
will. I
them.
mean, if
I need
one,
them to fix the trafficking. That's what I need them to do.
Yeah,
well,
and that's
ain't
not included.
ain't damn one of them said nothing about it. So I don't, that can gonna be kicked down the road. Ain't damn one of them mentioned and said anything about it.
Got a letter,
This
dear
if
Donald.
whoever win, I support. That's my president. That'll be my whether it be the Mr. President or Madam President, whichever one wins. It look like Trump is gonna, it look like he heading for a landslide. I shoot, I support him. He is my president.
So, are we going to be guaranteed that what you were talking about, the 25 thing? What is it? 2025?
Project 2025.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
2025.
rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. All right. Okay. The people, I can confirm the people, there are people that he placed around him are in
Okay.
favor of that. He has not personally, he has denounced it. He said
Okay.
he didn't
Yes.
know anything, he ain't got nothing to do with it or whatever. So the only
Okay.
thing we can do is take him for his word at it. Now I will say this, and listen to me real good.
I'm gonna be shooting people. I'm not playing.
That Project 2025
Hmm.
is something serious because it has things in there that will gut the Constitution. And remember what I said
Yeah.
on you News Live earlier. There are two
Hmm.
ways to bring back slavery legally in this country. One,
Right.
you pack the Supreme Court with a party, one party majority. Number two, you gut the Constitution. You gut the Constitution. Gut the Constitution. Each state each
Amanda, can
state
I ask
can
you a
bring it back
question?
if they want to.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Can they truly get rid of the Constitution if it's something that we have had for years?
Hell yeah. They got rid of Roe v. Wade. They got rid of a couple of things that we've had for years. Yes, affirmative action. They got rid of a couple of things that we've had, uh, legislation that we've had for decades. Yes, ma'am. You got to realize another thing too, the Voting Rights Act. That's only been in play for what, 60 years.
Okay.
The Civil Rights Act, that all of that stuff was just signed into law 60 years ago, 1964. So that can easily be taken off. This country can go from what it is now to
To
back,
in this country?
can go back to like 1824 or 1924, just like that.
So how would they
Take
be
your
able
pick.
to enslave black people at this time? How are you gonna do that?
Military,
Yeah.
military, in which that's another thing. The enemy within, that little coded subliminal message, hidden message, enemy within.
Hmm.
Deploy the military, the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do? We only 13% of the population. What you gonna do if you get the National Guard rounding up 13% of the population? That ain't hard.
Mondo
That
Trump
ain't
Hello,
hard.
is
Terry.
207.
So,
That
I have
will
a
not be
question.
hard to do.
I have a
Trump is a
question.
207.
I have a question. Hello, Terry. My
Hi,
question
everyone.
is this: are we going to be able to get like prior notification before they go doing something like that, so we can
Nope.
go to a whole nother country?
Did
Nope.
we get
Nope.
did we get prior notification about Roe v. Wade? Nope. We woke up one
Nope.
Friday morning.
And they was like,
If I'm
Mhm.
not mistaken, I think it was what, June 30th or something like that. June 30th, 2022. I was in the middle of a Friday morning show, and I get a alert on my phone. Roe v. Wade has been overturned. I never ever thought that
Mhm.
I would ever see that in my lifetime.
But you know what's so crazy? And me, outside of everything, the only thing I'm gonna say this: reproductive rights is not aborting children. Abortion is to take away. Reproduction is to bring forth life.
Make more.
So
Yeah.
I don't know what their meaning of reproductive rights is. It's all backwards. That's not producing children if you're aborting children. And I'm gonna say this. It's a person that I know right now, excuse me, if she was to get up there and speak, she would tell people how many times she's aborted children, and now she and her partner wants desperately to have a child, but because she's done it so much, it ruined her ability to hold on to a baby. That means she would possibly have to be bedridden from the time that she conceives immediately until the day that she gives birth, if that baby holds on. That means she barely can go to the bathroom because she has nothing in her uterus to hold on to a baby because the walls have been scraped so much. They don't talk about that type of damage. They don't talk about the future damages. When I went to nursing school, I learned all that stuff, and I'm like, they need to stop sugarcoat and just tell the truth. It's not healthy for the women's body. Yes, we don't have a right to tell you what to do, but you're making and taking a huge risk every time you have one of those procedures done. And then if they don't get all of the contents out of your body, you may be unalived within hours because it'll turn around as toxin and poison in your body. That's why I do not agree with the pill that will allow you to abort a child. You need to be in that hospital and have an actual one. If it's an emergency, or if it's something like maybe a girl did use the appropriate protection, and in her heart of all hearts she feel like she's not ready, if it's incest or anything like that, grape or anything like that, those are the only reasons, or the person's life is at stake. I can agree with it somewhat, but if you lay down, even with a prophylactic, there's a possibility that it could break. There's a possibility that anything could happen, whether you're using contraceptives. They're not 100% guaranteed. So I don't think that it's good for a woman's body if you talk about and you got these really old women talking about my body. Honey, you passed your childbearing age. What the hell you fighting for? Sit down. Sit down. That's just my opinion. It's
Yeah.
not bringing forth life when you're aborting children. That's not reproduction.
Well, you
No, it's not.
when it comes to and let me just say this now. There are some parts of the thing that I agree with. The abortion. I told you how I feel about abortion. I've been opening up front about how I feel about abortion. But if
What
if
happened?
if they're gonna, I wouldn't put it in the hands of the states. That's all I'm saying. It becomes a mess when you put it in the hands of the states. And
Yeah,
the second thing I want to say is, um, if you ban abortion, what I'm afraid to see happen is women start doing crazy stuff to
me
have
too.
miscarriages,
Me
like
too.
falling downstairs, putting coat hangers up in their coochie, eating cornstarch. You know what I'm saying?
Cornstarch.
Drinking a whole lot of alcohol, just doing crazy stuff. Trying to go out there start fights with people. hoping they get hit in the stomach. So I mean, I'm telling you,
That comes
will
with
get desperate to do
responsibility,
things
though.
like that.
We're dealing with irresponsible people when you're reckless like that. You get drunk, you go and you see a guy and you lay down with him. You should never get that drunk when you lay down with a stranger.
I
Period.
agree. I agree with you. You preaching to the choir. When it comes to the abortion topic, me and you on the same page. You know
So
that.
are they going to remove? Are they removing that the morning pill?
They should, because um they trying to blame the unaliving of a lady. What she did was she went and she took that pill. They got the morning after pill. You take that the morning after unprotected sex.
Right,
That should
right.
take care of it. Now you waiting 4, 5, 6 months. I think that's just outrageous.
It
Now,
would not work.
like, no, yeah, it'll work, but then you need to be in the hands of capable doctors that can get those contents out of your body. But because the way things are going, doctors are afraid to touch people. You know what I'm saying? So
Hold
I
on.
think that what?
That pill is not to abort a child. That is to
No,
keep
they do
the
have one.
sperm from
No,
working.
they
Now
no, they have a
together,
pill that you can do, an abortion pill.
together, not the abortion pill, but the morning
Oh,
after, the morning
The
yeah,
after
they
morning
pill.
the morning
after.
after is good. A lot of women said they've had
Yeah,
success on the morning after pill.
I don't,
But
I
what I'm
don't,
yeah.
saying,
I never really like the idea of having an abortion pill because that could have side effects. That could,
Yeah, no
yeah,
way.
that's what this black lady unalived for. She took an actual abortion pill
yeah.
that they
Wow.
gave to her
That's
in
too risky.
another state,
That's too
and she
risky.
lost her life because
Hmm.
there was
Mhm.
contents still in her body and it poisoned her, and she
Yeah,
caught sepsis and she unalived, passed
Yeah,
away.
yeah. I
that,
think
So
it's the DNC. They have to do a DNC, and they didn't do
yes,
one. That's
yeah,
why.
because
Yeah.
they were afraid to get sued. But what I'm saying, to me, I mean, this is what I'm gonna
Mhm.
say. Before any woman goes in for an abortion procedure, I require her to have counseling, because when you have abortions at a young age and you don't realize the damage that you're doing to your body, you got to think about it. When you get older and you decide you want to have a baby, what are you going to do now that you can't have a baby? You don't want to adopt, but you want your own, and there's no way that you can carry a baby. Then you're gonna have to spend more money for a possible surrogate. You'll never get to experience the joy of being a mother, like,
Okay.
giving birth.
Yeah. So, what about if the woman is carrying the baby in the tubes, which is tubal ligation?
You got to get rid of it because it could take your life. My
Okay, so
niece
that's
had that happen to her. Yeah, my niece got
right.
pregnant in her too, and they had to take the baby out
Right,
because she
exactly. So isn't
bent
that
over.
going to be considered an abortion as well?
No, that's a dangerous procedure. No, there's nothing you could do. That's not even Roe versus Wade. If a woman has a pregnancy in her tubes, they have to take that out of her tubes because it could
Okay.
take her life instantly.
Okay, so now this is the other question I had then, because they do have women who end up pregnant and their life is in danger for even having to carry that child. So
Yes,
it's not in the tube, but it is life threatening. Do you know that they're
that
forcing these people to keep them?
no, they shouldn't be forcing them because it could take their life. And some people may
Exactly.
do it anyway. So
Hmm.
you got to know what's true and what's not true.
Yeah.
And that's all Armando is saying in this whole election thing. Even though we were talking trash and having fun, basically all he's saying is you got to know what's true and what's not true, and you got
Yeah.
to go with the truth. And regardless of who's in the office, prayerfully they do the right thing for this nation. That's all I care about. Who's going to do
Yeah.
the right thing for this nation? Are we going to be better under the leadership of whoever becomes president?
Right.
That's my main concern.
Yeah.
I'm just like, the anxiety is because you sit there and watch them act like a bunch of kids. They sit there back and forth, talk like throwing wet spitty paper towel at each other, and see where it hits one another. It's childish, and like I said, I cannot wait until it's over so that all this crap can be over and I can get some sort of peace. Because right
Yeah.
now it's every a lot of people I've listened to a lot of people saying they have total anxiety because of this election. They said both of them act like a bunch of children. Everybody's fighting everybody.
Hmm.
Everybody's digging up everybody's background. One person
Yeah.
ain't being truthful. The other person this. The other person is that.
Hmm.
You did this. Your mama, your daddy, your bald head granny. Is they short of calling each other bees, 304s, and punks.
Hmm.
Mm.
They're short of that. They're short of cussing each other out like verbal. Basically, it was without the cuss word. They were both verbally abusive. This was a verbally abusive election,
Yeah.
and I'm
I
keeping
Agreed.
it as
still
real
I
as
still say
possible.
it wasn't as nasty as 2016.
It was still nasty.
2016, that was the nastiest election. The primary was worse than the general election. The
2016, I was working my butt off. I was doing
I
all this
mean, when
shit.
I tell you that was the biggest circus I ever seen. D true, D
Shit, I
true.
was I was doing a double shift in that year. I didn't
That
see
was
no
fast.
peace. I didn't see
Hey,
nothing.
y'all hear me? You hear me?
Yes.
What up, though?
Hey.
I'm gonna say this. I just got breaking news from Milwaukee. They had 31,000 votes. They got the recount in Milwaukee,
Mm.
and I'm with you on this, Armando. How the heck Florida called a race with less than 50% of the votes in?
They probably had a
Th-
time limit.
Nah, that's
I
not
didn't I
possible.
didn't expect her to win in Florida because she never really went that campaign. I never
Yeah, yeah.
expected her to
I
win.
expect her to win it. And that about the boy.
Uh, I'm looking at it at 113, 210. Why is this one so different from yours?
I'm looking at the count 91 210. I didn't change mine until MSNBC changed theirs.
Oh,
Our,
okay, because you're just going by
our
them.
polls close in one
Mhm.
minute. That's crazy. Our polls close in 1 minute, and I'm looking, and there's a line wrapped around the corner.
Are
Yeah,
they going
this
to allow them to vote even though
I'm
they're around the corner?
That's what the newscaster was saying. They're saying they're T supporters.
I'm
Mm.
looking at the exit polls. D True coming out of Pennsylvania, man, she is underperforming um, what Joe Biden did 4 years ago in key counties. I don't think she's gonna make it in Pennsylvania. Wisconsin, she's underperforming in counties that Joe Biden won.
Hey,
Uh, they
remind
ain't called the fact that they ain't called states that he won by landslides. Connecticut, New Jersey, Rhode Island ain't been called. The fact that they ain't called them states yet, man, um, it don't look good, bro.
They haven't
I'm
called
not. I'm
California.
not. I'm not really surprised. I'm not really surprised because I said months ago this country is not ready for a female president.
Yeah, but look, they haven't done California. They haven't done Nevada. They haven't
that's
done Oregon. They haven't done Idaho, and they haven't done Washington yet.
remember California is a blue state, even
Yeah, and
though
it's not
I don't
done
know why.
yet.
I don't know why they still went
Yeah,
all.
yeah. I mean, California ain't gonna make. I mean, he.
It's been some tampering out here too.
Hmm.
I don't understand why they got to tamper. That me to me, I think is wrong. I
So
think
the
it.
only time people tamper with things like that is when they think that there's a chance that they may lose. That's why they do that crap. Because if they thought they were going to win, they wouldn't be doing none of that crap. Period.
Somebody flooded out a mailbox of
Mhm.
ballots out here.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's childish.
All this ignorance over something that just let it naturally happen either way. It's either going to be him or it's going to be her. Stop doing things that's not going to do any, it's not going to help because they're still going to do it. They're still going to be the president or not the president. Just saying. This is just ridiculous. All right. I got 179, 214. What do you got? Okay, you got
I got 145.
52,
I
45.
got 145. I'm just waiting on them to call.
Yeah. I don't know where this one is. It says updating. Associate
Detroit.
Press.
I'm about to drop down. I gotta take care of y'all nephew, your godson child.
Are you coming back?
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Tell
Thank you
baby
for
if I
the
said,
favor.
ow.
Uncle Armando said, "Ow."
Don't get, oh Lord, never mind. I'll say don't get him started, but you did.
All right, bro.
All right,
Bye,
baby.
babe.
Love
Bye,
you
sweetie.
guys.
Congratulations.
Love you too, girl.
Congratulations.
No, ain't
Yeah.
no
Congratulations.
congratulations, big head. Leave me alone.
He don't want. He got this shit,
Leave
man.
me
This
alone,
this a
big head.
landslide.
Leave me alone. Left me alone, man.
No, it ain't no landslide yet. Stop saying
I'll
that.
talk
Huh?
to
This
y'all
is
later.
a what else do you call it? If this was a
All right,
football
bye,
game,
baby.
if this was a football game, this would be like that. What game that was? That Indiana Nebraska game. Isn't it? It'd be
No,
like,
ain't nothing worse than that one. That was
yeah.
horrible. That was horrible.
Mm-mm-mm. Well,
It's just weird that you're getting something and I'm getting something different. That's crazy.
mm,
NBC News has, let me see what they got. Let me see.
they called California for her. That was the last state they called for her, and that jumped up to 145.
Yeah, it right here it says she has let's see, 50.7%. I can't see what it is though. They don't, so tiny. Okay, here we go. It says Harris 50.7, Trump 48.5 is what they have here. Unless this is old.
Oh, only thing I it's like this. I just pray for two things. I pray that he keep the country safe, and number two, I pray he don't allow now another pandemic to hit this country.
Mm.
That just them two. Just please don't allow us to get no attacks on American soil, and please don't allow no more pandemics to come this way.
And fix the situation with the trafficking.
Fixed it. Well, they hadn't spoke about that, so
Hey,
I
baby.
pray that they can do that. But you know what though, that's something that we can actually push as citizens. We can push that on the local level. We can put pressure on local governments. You know, like the state of Louisiana, the state of Georgia. Well, D True up next. D True, Yeah,
Why are we getting some such different numbers? This is crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at it that they ain't calling. They making sure before they call states, and they still
Yeah,
got her. They still got her stuck at 145 and him at 214. He
yeah.
close.
I have
He
179,
close.
214. 179, 214, which
He
is
close.
crazy.
It's 6 states: Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin,
Mm-hmm.
and right now he leading in about four of them. Four of them will put him over the top. Salute to you, baby. Salute to you, brother.
Hmm.
88% of the vote is in for Georgia, and Trump is lead. Oh
Dang, this
well.
is. Can you make sure your numbers are correct? One more time.
I'm telling you, I just
Refresh it.
looked at CNN.
Ref-
They got the
ref-
same thing. CNN
refresh it.
got the same thing.
Refresh it.
And I'm watching it live. I'm watching it live in real time.
I got live here too, but it's refreshing and it's saying 179, 214.
Mm. True.
Yeah. Did y'all hear me?
I
No.
can hear.
Did y'all hear me?
We ain't hear a word you
Yes.
was saying when you was up here earlier, but we can hear you now.
Doggone it. Damn. What I was saying was that everybody worry about the immigrant come across the southern border, but they ain't worried about the one that flying over here on a visa instead of overstaying their visa and going to these different states and living the life. You see what I'm saying? They ain't worried about that.
Mhm.
And then about now we talk about trafficking the children. Oh, what about the best violent victims? You give them a piece of paper, so temporary restraining order, like they gonna stop somebody to get to you. They won't talk about that.
I I get that part. I get what you're talking about the DV. I'm talking about innocent children that did nothing in their life.
But the
I'm
same
not
difference.
talking about adults right now. I'm not talking about adults.
No, what I'm saying, nobody talking about neither one of them.
Yeah.
One more man who getting the best of violence against probably ain't did that to that man or woman that they with. But yet you tell them to go get a restraining order, and the court's not doing nothing about it. The police not doing nothing about it. Then I'll say, oh well. You see what I'm saying? Come
Yeah.
on. So it's the same difference. I'm looking at look at these the two people that are running right. And like I said, they just a figurehead. They ain't running the country. The Senate houses ain't running the country. The lobbyists with all that money running the country.
Yeah.
You
We're
see,
still waiting for Nevada. Nevada's still grayed out. Go ahead, I'm listening.
yeah, I'm getting, and I try to tell somebody, I'm like, I'm like this right here. If a convicted felon can run for president, a convicted felon that got out should be able to vote.
Hmm.
That's my take on. If a convicted felon cannot vote, a convicted felon, I don't care what, how he got charged and they screwed him, whatever, whatever,
Yeah.
should be able to run for the highest office in the land or no
Well,
office.
not a convicted, an aliver, no.
A convicted felon, period.
Just felony, felony. Oh my God, I can't get that word out tonight. Felony.
Like I said, a convicted felon,
Felony.
no matter what it is, yeah, no matter who it is.
Mm.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? So, what goose is good for the goose should be good for the gander. And I try to tell somebody at my job today, I like Trump did not have no primary that he debated against to get that Republican nomination. Stop me if I'm lying. Am I lying, bro?
Can I ask you something? It's not 250. They're looking at 270 for a win.
Neither,
Yeah,
neither one of them had a primary. Man. Neither one of them had a primary.
that's why I try to tell somebody at work. Neither one had a primary. They just, oh, we put y'all two in there. I don't even think that fair. That wasn't even fair to nobody. And hey, bro, you know Martin Taylor Green back in there, don't you?
Yeah, I mean that district, bro. They gonna keep her in there till she get old and gray.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I look like this right here. I went and looked at. I went and looked at his talking point was on his campaign page. I would looked at hers, right?
Mhm.
And it's kind of crazy. Two things on his policies that got me concerned, right? Two things, three things, and I go more into it on probably early tomorrow. Is that
You better write it down so you don't forget.
oh I ain't gonna forget because I'm gonna look right back at it. And yeah, about the abortion. Yeah, I understand this, that, right? Yeah, I understand that. Know why doctors ain't? Know why that woman for Georgia died? That woman for Texas died? If you was a doctor, if you were a doctor,
You're going to
would
jail.
you would you want to risk life in prison and losing your
That's
license?
that's what they're doing to these doctors. They're making them put them in a
The
hard in
hands,
a hard between a hard and a hard place, a rock and a hard place.
yeah, the hands are tied.
Yeah,
What do you expect them to do? I don't care. I wouldn't. I wouldn't care if it is what it is. But I look like the right here. Other country, we are the laughing stock of other country right now. You know that, right? We're the laughing stock. No matter who gets us off, we're the laughing stock. We are the laughing stock.
Hold on,
And everybody,
hold on. Let me give an update on these exit polls. Uh, what's going on in Philadelphia right now? She is underperforming Joe Biden from 4 years ago, and she is underperforming Hillary Clinton.
mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. She gonna lose Pennsylvania. I'm just looking at these exit polls, bro. It don't look good. It look different from 4 years ago, bro. Don't look good.
but Pennsylvania, let me see. But
All he need is Pennsylvania. If he get Pennsylvania, then all he would need is Georgia and North Carolina to go along with it, and that's it. Boom. He the 47th president. Yep.
but
Yep.
I'm looking. I'm looking at this right here. There's a whole lot of ballots need to be counted and make
They
sure
they
they counted.
they at 90%, bro. It ain't.
But who leading? She
She
leading, right?
she
Okay
lead.
then. But
Hold
how
on,
many?
hold on. No. The whole state of Pennsylvania, he lead 51% to 47.9. At this point, with like almost 80%, with almost 80% counted, Joe Biden had took the lead by now. Joe
Yeah,
Biden
but
had to
hey,
leave when they got in the 80 percentile. Joe Biden had to leave when they in the blue counties. By the time they got to the blue counties, Joe Biden had took the lead, bro.
but I already know how some of the Democrats. They always come late. You always see we don't see this in 2020, bro. We don't see this in 2020.
I'm trying to
We
tell
don't
you,
see
bro.
this in. But listen to me. We'll see the even the even the ones
You
that.
really think that you in
No, I,
denial.
I,
I'm trying to tell you, she is
no, no,
not gonna
no,
do
no.
anything. I'm just
Listen,
preparing you, bro. I'm just preparing
listen.
you.
You want to let somebody
I'm gonna
talk?
let you go.
I ain't been on the panel. Let somebody talk.
Go ahead.
One,
Go ahead.
I've been flipping back and forth to all them. We have seen this before when we thought somebody was going to win.
Okay.
You see all the red. You see all the red, right? You see all the red, right? You see all the red. Yeah, they gonna come in early, but all the blue usually come in a little later. You see what I'm saying? So we got to do sit and wait. Then you got Wisconsin and all that stuff right there, and I don't know how they calling these states. He said he won and all the votes ain't been counted. You see what I'm saying? And I'm with you on this right here. How in the hell you gonna say our vote count, but you're gonna do electorals? I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that for years. I've been saying that for years. How you gonna say elect? Oh, you need these many electoral votes, but just man, we don't see where a Republican Democrat win the popularity vote, but lose the electoral vote.
I have a question.
Hmm.
How are they? Okay, so like when they're voting, like I told you, I'm not into politics. When they're voting and they're saying, "Oh, you got 67%, and the other person has 33%," right? Okay, so how is it that they're looking at it? They're looking at the ones that are registered voters because if you're not registered, they don't count, right? I mean, you don't get to vote. Isn't that how they're figuring out the 100%?
No, they looking at they looking at the early voting, the mail-in voters voting, and the day of voting.
What I'm asking you is this. Isn't it because okay, the way they could tell that if they're done with the votings is because of the people that have been registered or not? Because the only person that can vote is a registered person, correct or not?
You talk about to get to the 100%. To get to the 100% to be all the
No,
ballots
for
being
them
counted.
to, right, for them to say, oh, okay, this state is done. We got 67% here. This state is done. It's because of the vote. They have registered voters. The voters are registered. You cannot just go and vote. You have to be registered, correct or not?
I'm trying to get what you said. One, they got when they say that they got people in that area where all the ballots being counted, and you got to be a registered voter.
Right.
That's
So you have to be registered, right? So
yeah.
that's what I was trying to figure out. So they what they do is they say, okay, let's just say 100 people came in and they registered. And then you have 67 people that came in already, and then the other people have not came in. So you automatically win because you're registered with that 67. That 67% wins you because you've already bypassed half. Correct or not?
I don't know how to tell the truth. I don't know how they really count it, but I'm still stuck on how they would get electoral. But if you win the popular vote,
So
the
what
way
happens? What happens if 50-50? Oh, Together's down there. She's gonna have to explain this to me because I don't know anything about this because I told you I don't do politics. Together, can you explain that to me if you were listening?
I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Okay, so I'm gonna explain it and then you can tell me if I'm correct or not. The only way you could vote is you have to be registered, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's say so the way they vote people and say, hey, You won because you got 67%. Hey, misunderstood, how are you? You got 67%. So automatically that person wins because in order for it to be a tie, it would have to be 50-50. But if you got 67, that means you had more votes. So if those 33 people don't come, it doesn't even matter because you already got 67% that already said they want this person, right? Or not?
I believe that's the way it's supposed to be, but I'm not 100%. That's probably a more of Armando's area.
It is me. It is me.
Hello,
It's me.
misunderstood. How you doing? How you
Okay, so
doing?
my second
I'm not
question is
sure.
what
Okay, good.
happens is if 50-50 comes out, like 50-50, 50-50 is in 50% of the people, of the voters, the ones that registered out of 100, 50 of them said Trump and 50 of them said Kamala. What happens? Who chooses on who wins that state if it's 50-50? I just want to know.
That's a hard question because I've never seen that before, so I wouldn't be able to tell you that, and I'm not gonna make anything up.
Okay, that's fair. Hey, misunderstood. How you doing?
We just put poor Tony just left. Hi D Truth, hi bro.
He might be coming
When
back. Who
I
knows?
came up, you just jetted.
Oh no, I had to take
Yeah,
care of baby
she
Wolf
said
real
she had to
quick.
take care of something. Yeah.
How you doing, bro? How you
Y'all gonna stop
doing?
picking
Oh
on my
yeah,
sister.
hey, that's right. Hey, I'm running into D Truth time, man. I'm finna get ready to
Don't
end.
worry about it.
No,
I'm gonna do something a little later.
your turn take over. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, man.
I ain't got that set up.
Yeah, I set
Yes,
it
we
up for
do.
you. I set it
Yes,
up.
Hey,
we do.
I set it up.
come on, hey, cause I know, hey, cause at first my internet was, you know how it is. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
Yeah,
dog.
I set it up and stream y'all for you.
Yeah, it's already set up and we have redirect.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as this live end, it's gonna redirect over there to yours.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have
okay,
to they'll click on the what you call it that pops up, the thumbnail that pops up, and it takes them to the other live.
all right.
Yeah.
But like I said though, other countries laughing their butt off at us right now.
Real
Okay,
talk.
so let's end it here and then go to yours now. Let's go ahead and go to yours because I really need my answers questioned. I'm
You
confused
need
right
your,
now.
yeah, you really need your answer question.
Your
Yeah, I
questions
need my
answered.
questions answered.
Now, listen, please.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down for D Truth.
All right.
I'm about to go over to yours.
Lord have mercy.
D Truth, I'm going over to your channel now. I'm dropping down.
Uh,
Okay,
All
me
right.
too.
Any final words? Any final
Oh,
words?
nah.
that's right. You didn't say bye to everybody. Okay, go ahead. Say what you got to say so I can say what I got to say.
Be true.
Peace. See y'all over there.
Yeah, see y'all over there. Go ahead. Armando, your turn.
Well, well, I just want to say this one thing. Let me cam up when I say it.
I'll be damned.
To all the Kamala supporters and the Democrats or whatever that's looking at what's about to happen and what's been happening over the course of the night, let not your hearts be troubled. There's always
4
20.
years.
There's always for you. But on that note, everyone, get ready to pull up over there to my little bro D Truth and join us over there. Everyone, thank you all for coming out. I want to thank the panel, my beautiful co-hosts here. You knew together, Sniper, D Truth. It's been a wolf pack breaking news, giving you some live election returns, and right now so far the it's 153-214, the electoral count. Trump is leading. He's this close to being put over the top. So We'll see what the rest of the night has to
Bring.
see how the rest of the night goes. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone, peace and blessings. Like I always say, ain't no need to worry what the night is gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning. Take care of yourselves and each other. See you over there at D Troops. I'm Armando Black. Peace. WOLFPACK for life. Ow! And I'm out.
Yeah, y'all ain't gotta go home, but you do gotta go to D Truth. See ya. Bye.